All right. Welcome back. Welcome back. Today we are in my home theater.
What you know about rolling down in the deep? Down in the deep. Never know y'all be loving this shit right here. About rolling. What you gonna do? Rolling. What you gonna do now? In the rolling. What you gonna do? Right, y'all be loving this.
And I've never actually done a home theater tour. And I'm actually preparing to rip this thing all apart. So I actually built this home theater about 8-9 years ago now. Built everything myself, all the electrical, I built the screen, the soffits, the trim work. I've got an acoustically transparent 120-inch DIY screen back there with my front sound stage. This is a Klipsch speaker reference Premiere setup with a Marantz, I believe it's a AVR 7015 and an Emotiva 11 channel amplifier. So this is a 7.2.4 Dolby Atmos setup with dual SVS PB16s. This has been an amazing theater. This is actually the fourth home theater that I've actually built, and this has been my favorite so far. This is also the one I've been in the longest. We've been in this home for 11 years now, and usually, we buy a house and do all the smart home stuff, and then we're out after about 2 or 3 years. We fix it up and we kind of flip it, so to speak. Getting a little stir crazy though. I love this setup, but I've thought about all the what ifs, right? What if the room was darker for a more immersive picture? What if I had an actual large 27 or 42U rack instead of my dual rack setup that I have there? What if I treated the room acoustically a little bit better than my DIY sound panel slash movie poster backboards that I built probably 15 years ago in my previous house? What if I did a LED light upgrade with color changing LED? I put these lights up forever ago and they were inexpensive, all white LED. So what if I had more options there? What if I stepped up from my Klipsch speakers, which I love, and try one of these higher end hi-fi brands that a lot of people rave about, right? So a lot of what ifs, right? What if I went from my Epson, I believe that's a 5040 UB to a laser projector, which I love this thing. So again, this is gonna be a fun project. I've got, for all intents and purposes, my dream theater, but there's been a lot of learnings along the way as I've built this and used this and experienced this, and it's got me thinking, maybe I could do a little bit better, right? So this should be a fun project to take you guys along with me. So enjoy the ride. I will be posting updates as we go through, changes in decor, the front sound stage. I'm probably going to start with that. I'm going to rip that whole thing out. You can probably see by some of the damage spots there, this actually has been changed a little bit. I put those 19U racks in there. Those were actually cabinet doors, and I originally had the equipment on shelves, and I haven't gotten around to patching that because I suspected that I was going to do something different. And as much as I like the surround with the red LED lights, it looks really nice from an ambient standpoint. However, from a immersion standpoint, when I'm watching a movie, I've seen pictures and videos of some folks that have kind of that full black kind of front stage, and it just looks so immersive. So also I built the tolerances for my screen really tight, right? Like I built all this cabinetry myself, and I built the screen to fit perfectly in there. So I'm thinking about tearing this out and going from a 120-inch screen to a 150-inch screen, and widening the area behind the screen to allow me to put the left and right channel speakers a little bit wider and get greater separation. Also, I'm thinking about potentially going with a 9.2.6 Dolby Atmos setup instead of my 7.2.4 that I have currently. So I've got my rear Atmos speakers here on my front ones there. So I'm thinking about adding another channel here and or another couple of channels. And then I've been eyeing Anthem AVM 70, I believe it is. That is a 13-channel processor to upgrade my 11 channel Marantz processor. So a lot of things have been going through my head. Again, I've been getting stir crazy. This project has been great, but it's been done. I've been tinkering for a while, but it's been mainly done for a while, probably longer than any other project in the house. So I'm getting that itch. I'm getting that itch, the upgrade itch. So come along for the journey. I'll post the videos. They're going to be kind of random as I get time to work on this room. As you can see, this room is also my YouTube studio in the corner there. So I've kind of got that dialed in the way I want it, and it's pretty unobtrusive. Doesn't really take away from the theater, in my opinion. But I've got my little corner here with my top-down setup, as well as my talking head setup. So that's pretty much dialed in. Push of a button and kind of changes the lighting in the room, sets up my key light, all that other stuff. If you guys want to see some more around my YouTube studio setup, just comment below and let me know. I'll do a separate video on that. But for now, stay tuned for updates on the home theater revision. So this will be home theater version 4.2. Stay tuned. Catch you in the next one.